look who it is. Little Miss said she was gonna vlog and then didn't. Present. If you're new here, hi, my name is Gabby. If you're old here, hi. It's been a little while, long time no see, babes. Remember how I said I was gonna be consistent and then I wasn't? LOL. Seems to be a little bit of a pattern for me here on the tube. But anyway, I finished my first semester of grad school. Woohoo! What else did I do? I don't know. It was Christmas, it was New Year's, it was Thanksgiving, it was all of the things. If y'all knew how much I filmed over, like, Thanksgiving, like, how many vlogs are just not even cut, not edited, just, like, filmed, you would be like, girl, what's going on? And I think I was just putting a lot of pressure on myself because, like, I don't mind filming, but it's the editing. Like, even though I love it, because I love it, it takes so long. And so it's like, I don't know that I can commit myself to, like, 4 hours of editing just in my brain. But I've been wanting to grow the channel to 500 subscribers at least. That was my goal last year. And I just didn't do it. I didn't put in the work. And I'm just, like, I'm tired. I'm tired of just, like, not doing it. You know what I mean? And so I think we're gonna go for, like, a less edited vibe. I was thinking about it, and I grew up watching Emma Chamberlain, and that's, like, how I found my love for YouTube, as many people did, and hers were so highly edited, and the people that I love to watch, like, just do such great editing, and I think that maybe I'm like, why don't we just take the baby step to put out the content first, and then we'll see. But anyway, I just blew out my hair a couple hours ago. It's already frizzy because I literally cannot stop touching it. I do this every time I blow out my hair. But my parents were so sweet to get me the Shark, whatever it's called, where you, like, have all the different attachments and it, like, goes like this and like that and whatever. So I used that this morning, and so it's like, it's fine. It's giving lion's mane, but I was hoping that it was giving, like, big 80s whatever, but it was my first time using it. There's a mirror here, and so I don't know how it actually looks compared to how I want it to look. I don't know where my headband is. I'm gonna use these sunglasses. I also have on my stupid t-shirt of the day. It says, apparently I have an attitude. I wish I had a question mark so that it was even more sarcastic. But anyway, it's my lunch break for work. I'm working from home today. And it's time to lock in. We're locking in, brothers. That's what's happening today. I hate to tell you guys, like, it's gotta get done. I know you're watching this and you're like, oh, I have to lock in. Like, you gotta. So anyway, I'm having a friend over tonight for dinner. And then we're going to, I want to say, it's not a prayer meeting. It's like a night of prayer. I don't really know. It's a church. She told me about it and I was like, yeah, okay, I'll go, whatever. Because I missed the service I didn't miss it on Sunday, but I watched it online on Sunday, and they didn't show the announcements for, like, my specific campus, and so I actually have no idea what's going on, but whatever. So we're doing that tonight, and then tomorrow I'm hosting my first dinner of the year for the girlies. For those of you that have been watching for a while, you know that I host a dinner every week for my friends, just because I really value community, and I just know we're all so busy, and so I make myself and my home available to my friends so that we can all just, you know, make some intentional time to hang out. So we're having our first dinner of the year on Thursday, which is tomorrow. And I am making everybody bring a list of all of their accomplishments of the year, so not just academic or professional, but, like, personal, spiritual, emotional, because I think it's really easy to enter into the new year with the resolutions and just think of everything that you weren't able to do and all the things that you didn't do and all the ways that you fell short. And I think it's really important, especially my friends who are overachievers, who are a big group of nuts, who are always like, oh, well, I could have done this, or I personally struggle with, like, well, that was expected of me, so it's not an accomplishment, when that's really not the truth. And so I just wanted to make some time and, again, just be intentional about recognizing all of the hard work that we put into this year and all that we've accomplished and all the wonderful things that have happened in our lives. And so that's the vibe for tomorrow. But with that being said, because I'm having people over, this room has got to get clean. Specifically, El Baño. She's got to get clean. I also have, wow, if I showed you guys the mountain of laundry that I have, let me. Just so I can be fully embarrassed, and I will not back down from freaking cleaning. Like, She's terrifying. Are you kidding? Those are sheets. That's my laundry bin, literally up to the top, and clothes on the floor. So, like I said earlier, we have to lock in, brothers. But yeah, I'm just gonna take you guys along. I'm also doing this thing where I try to shut up. Because I chat too much, and that's why I have to do so much editing, because I literally just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. See, look, it's already been 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Like, ever heard of shutting up, babe? But then part of me is like, when I watch YouTube, I love to just like hear the chat and have it in the background. So I know none of you ever reply to what I ask you in the comments, but if you feel so inclined, let me know. Maybe I'll start doing a mix. I've been thinking about bringing back my like podcast style videos every so often, where I would literally just sit on my bed with the tiny mic and go to town and just go to Yap City. So let me know what you guys are interested in seeing from me this year. It's 2025. I will be graduating from grad school this year. I hopefully will be moving, who knows where, and who knows what else, but we are living it up. We are getting all this stuff done, living our best lives. I'm turning 25 this year, so my brain is going to be like almost fully developed, which is awesome. And yeah, I'm just leaning into like really liking things. You know what I mean? I love people who like things and who have niche interests that they're passionate about. We're also being done with so much entertainment. Like the TV, first of all, my TV's pretty much dead. Sucks. But because of that, I'm basically just going to use it now. I actually wanted to print out my vision boards and just put it there and literally use it as like an extra piece of wall. So if I do that, I mean, you guys will see it, whatever. But yeah, I'm like addicted to the phone. I'm addicted to TV. Like, let's get back into either real life or into books, because it's not going well for my brain. It's not going well, love. Oh, the way I said it without the accent, it's not going well, love. No, that was worse. Anyway. I fear the only accent I can do now is country. And I can barely do that. Anyway, I'm procrastinating. So let's get cracking, babes. so obviously I feel like I just got hit by a bus. But the workday is over. I just texted my friend. Church is at 7:30, but I just texted her that she can come over whenever. But I wanted to tell you guys what went into my delicious tomato sauce that I almost just spilled on the floor. But anyway, I make homemade tomato sauce, so it has garlic, basil, really, really finely minced onion, crushed tomatoes, because that's the texture I prefer. You can also use like pureed. And then I don't really love tomato paste, so I use tomato sauce. Let me grab it. I buy the one from Aldi because that's where I shop, but I know that Goya makes one too. You just have to be careful because Goya also makes one that is like, it's tomato with seasoning. But anyway, I made that. I froze some sauce, whatever. Then this is really, really finely minced carrots for sweetness, onions for flavor, and zucchini for fiber and just like volume, to make it just a little bit more hearty. And then I saute all of that in olive oil, salt, pepper, add garlic. I add all the Italian seasonings you can think of. So literally just the Italian seasoning, garlic, oregano, parsley, basil. I add a little bit of rosemary in there because I really like the flavor. But I think if you just have Italian seasoning, like, that's more than enough. Oh, excuse me. And obviously the ground beef I put in there as well. And then I just let that simmer for like 20 minutes. I basically cook like the rawness. This is way too much milk, and now there's nothing I can do about it. Actually, it might not be. Bowls are deceiving to me. I don't eat cereal often, so I never know how much milk is too much milk, but I always pour the milk first because I don't like soggy cereal. My cereal choice is Honey Bunches of Oats. Yum. But anyway, that's my meat sauce recipe, and it is absolutely delicious. I'm gonna eat it with a spoon. So we're having that for dinner, and then I'm just gonna make some pasta when she gets here. But anyway, I did get everything that I need to get done. Oops. There we go. I got everything done. My last little laundry is about to go into the dryer. I was able to clean the bathroom in my room. I have some brand new box, so it's all like, wow. I haven't seen around so long. But I was able to get everything done. Anyway, I don't know if I said this earlier, but I was talking to therapy about how I didn't make New Year's resolutions because I'm like really happy with my life right now and like the person that I am. Not to say that I don't have goals for the year. Like, I definitely want to be more active. I want to travel more. I want to be more in my word, in my scripture. And obviously I want to graduate from grad school. But I think that there's something to be said about creating a life that you really genuinely like enjoy living and becoming really, really happy with the person that you've become. And for me, a big part of that has been going to therapy. It literally sounds like I'm about to do an ad. And I'm not. But a big part of that has been going to therapy and having like a safe space to work through my emotions and like really understand why I am the way that I am. Because I think for me, a lot of what I do and a lot of my behaviors are because I know what's expected of me in certain situations and in certain relationships and partnerships. But really trying to understand like where my personal motivations come from and also like what I want my motivations to be moving forward and like the kind of person that I want to become and just developing into that kind of person. In addition to being in my word and just having and developing a closer relationship with God, therapy has been so helpful. And I really encourage you, if you're feeling lonely, or you feel like you have all of these feelings and thoughts, or I don't know, maybe just frustrations with the way that your life is going, you don't really understand why it's going the way it is, or how to fix it, or what you can do to kind of like take power and ownership over your life, I would highly recommend checking out therapy. But anyway, that's my rant for today. I started talking about sauce, and now here we are. Anyway, in terms of eating, another thing I've been addicted to, is a piece of toast with cottage cheese on it. I toast up a piece of sourdough in a little bit of olive oil on a pan, cottage cheese on there, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, Cholula, and then the habanero hot sauce from Yellowbird. They had these tiny little bottles at Walmart, like a tester bottle. Not tester, you guys know what I mean, like a sampler bottle. And it is actually the best combination. You slap a fried egg on there. Ooh, so good. I think I might do like a what I eat in a day, but we'll see, because I'm kind of torn between like a what I eat in a day, like Imamu Room style. If you guys watch Imamu Room, I'm obsessed with her, but she's essentially like cooking ASMR, or doing like I like this, where you guys kind of just like we chat, you watch me cook it, or doing like the Fitfluencer version of like you're just watching me cook. And again, that takes editing, a lot more editing, so we'll see how I feel about that. But anyway, where was I going with this? The funny thing about YouTube is that like nobody watches my videos, right? Well, not nobody. A few of you watch my videos, and I just like, we're friends, we're pals, we're buds, like you are a person in my life, and therefore I feel the ability and the freedom to ramble, even though I know that nobody's watching it. Like, who am I talking to? Who knows? I'm talking to all my future viewers. You guys are gonna come back and watch this once I pop off. You come back to watch my original videos before I blew up. That's what I did with Emma Chamberlain. I found her when she was like slowly still taking off. I was watching her Halloween costume idea video where she like wore all camo and pretended that she wasn't there. Like that video that they reference, if you guys have seen the video from, I can't remember the channel's name because I had never heard of them before this video, but where they made Emma Chamberlain's life into a movie trailer. The video that they reference in that trailer where she is doing outfit ideas in San Francisco, like I watched that video when it was live on YouTube. And so I feel really proud of myself for having seen literally every single one of the videos that Emma Chamberlain has ever put out on the platform ever. But there's gonna be some of you who are able to say that about me, because we're on the spiral up, baby. I think I'm gonna take some time to read. I just finished Keeping 13 this morning. So good. If you are not prepared to literally sob your eyes out for 50 pages straight, maybe relax. Binding 13 also, that's my heart ripping in half. It's 600 something pages, Binding 13. I read it, I kid you not, within the span of, I want to say 2 or 3 days. One of those days I stayed up till 4 a.m. I was hooked. Boys of Toman, I love you. Now I also need to date an Irish guy. I don't make the rules. An author creates an MNC that I love, and now I have to find the man in real life. That's how it works. In terms of content, like I said earlier, let me know what you guys want to watch. I think I'm going to do an every book that I read in 2024 because that sounds like fun. And like the start of every year, I'm in my reading era, so I'm like jazzed about books. So yeah, let me know what kind of content you want to see. I think I'm really just going to be like bouncing around the map. Like I'm tired of trying to define a niche. I'm tired, like my motto for this year is like, if you get it, you get it. You don't, you don't. Those of you who are multi-passionate people who love to just bop around and know about different things and try new things and like watch videos about a bunch of randomness, you're gonna get it. This channel is for you. We are like-minded individuals. We are best friends. We are in love. If you don't get it, that's fine. It's just not for you, period. Period. But anyway, oh, look at me. Yapping. Yapaholic. Okay. I love you guys. This big. Times 6,000. I think I'm done being funky for today. So I'll see you guys tomorrow when I prep for the dinner party, because that's going to be a much bigger ordeal. There's going to be 5 individuals coming over to my home. I have to cook a lot more than the leftovers I convinced my friend to eat today. Granted, I made this sauce yesterday, so it's not like I'm feeding her garbage, but it's definitely more convenient for me. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hello, chickies. It is Thursday. It's actually 2 o'clock today. Bit check. It's actually 65 degrees in Miami. I'm wearing my Somberoonies, my Abercrombie barrel jeans that you can't tell are barrel jeans because of this angle. This, I want to say, is an Eddie Bauer long sleeve. I found it at Plato's Closet. And this, I think, is a loft cardigan. My best friend thrifted it for me as well. No, it's A New Day. It's Target. In fantastic news, my hold for funny story came in. I put in a hold on this a couple days ago. Literally could not have been earlier than Monday. But it said I was 5th on the waiting list, so I was like, oh, okay, so it's going to be like a couple weeks before I'm able to get it. But I was able to get it, so I'm going to read this, and then I have 6 of Crows over there, so I'm probably going to read 6 of Crows after. 6 of Crows is due, I want to say February 6th, I think. I don't know. I have to double check. But I need to get to reading it because I really need to. I've had it for over a month. But I think something about fantasy is just like, although I love fantasy, and I have heard that 6 of Crows is really good because it has found family, it has like the thievery of it all, like, you know, the making a plan or whatever. And I love all of that. I think that just like in life, I'm in a mood where I'm like, okay, let's not get too crazy now. You know what I mean? Like, I can only handle so much because so much is going on in the world. So I think that romance is easier to get into because it's like based in reality, whereas I know walking into a fantasy, I have to like immerse myself in that world and like learn a new world. But anyway, I'm so freaking pumped about this. I low-key, and this is like only a half truth, but I low-key wish nobody's coming over. I dropped it. I low-key wish nobody was coming over so that I could just read it all day. Unfortunately, I do have to do my job as well as, you know, host my lovely, amazing friends. I don't know if I said yesterday, but I am making tacos tonight. And then one of my friends who doesn't eat meat, I'm making her, I haven't decided if I'm doing beans or if I'm going to do potatoes, like taco seasoning potatoes where you like boil them and then you fry them in the pan with the taco seasoning and a bunch of, I have like bell peppers, onion, like that kind of stuff. Which that actually sounds like I'll do that because that sounds pretty easy. And then for the other girls, I bought carne picada, which is like, I don't know exactly what cut of meat it is, but it's basically like really small diced steak. And it's a lot cheaper because it's like not, you know, the best cut of meat, whatever, but it's like great for tacos. So I bought that from Aldi's and I didn't have time to marinate it. I mean, I guess I can marinate it right now, but I haven't found a carne asada marinade that I really like. So I'm probably just going to put like Montreal steak seasoning and taco seasoning on there. And then, you know, make the bell peppers, the onions, cut up some cilantro, white onion, and have all of that on the side with like salsa. I have a friend who's bringing pico and tortilla chips, so that's what we're doing for dinner. I sometimes make a dessert. I haven't decided. I have all of the ingredients to make chocolate chip cookies, but it really just depends on like the timing of everything, because I don't know how I feel about it. And then I'm not making tortillas, I'm just heating up tortillas, because I was debating if I should make rice, but like I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood to make rice, so that should be good. They're not picky eaters by any means, and they also don't eat that much, so it should be more than enough food to go around. And then, like I said, we're going over all of our accomplishments, which is going to be so nice and such a sweet time to just celebrate each other and look forward to the new year. But it is 2 o'clock now. I will start prepping pretty much as soon as I get off of work. I told the girls they can come over between 6:30 and 7, so they'll probably get here closer to 7 because they're all always late. So I'll probably just, you know, take out all the garbages and start cooking around 5. So that is the plan for the day, but I'm just so excited. Also, I know the cover's kind of purple, but in the lighting when I got it from the library, like, it looks like it matches my shirt kind of, which is so fun. But anyway, did I already talk about, oh, I put this on YouTube Shorts, and I'm gonna put it on Reels, but I wanted to say it here too. Who are we fan casting for Binding 13? Because I was thinking about it last night, and Binding 13 has a really great, like, hearty plot to be like a TV show. I also think it's like written like a TV show. Chloe Walsh did a really amazing job, and so I think it deserves the normal people treatment. However, I was thinking about who I would fan cast as Johnny and Shannon, and I was like, okay, Paul Mescal and Daisy Edgar Jones. But obviously they're already in Normal People, but I feel like the performance that Daisy Edgar Jones gave in Normal People is like perfectly aligned for Shannon. And Paul Mescal, just, he used to play rugby, he's Irish, like, he looks, you know what I mean? He is Johnny, you know? And what I was really curious about is who people are fan casting as Gibbsy, Huey, and Feely, because I was like, to me, they're just words on paper. Like, Johnny, I can imagine him, but everyone else, like, I just can't picture them. And so I'm just dying to know who you guys are fan casting for Binding 13. So definitely drop it in, like, let me know in the comments, because I've been racking my brain trying to think about it. And I didn't want to Google it, because then, you know, I just go along with what everybody else is saying. I wanted to, like, really think about who I would cast as, but nothing's coming to mind. So drop it in the comments and let me know who you guys think, because it needs a show. It deserves it. It's so good. Y'all, I started listening to Broski Report. I've never actually watched an episode of Broski Report. First of all, love it. Love her. We are simpatico individuals. But second of all, totally forgot that I like zoned out and was prepping just in like tunnel vision. So, let me take all the tapas off this. The girls are going to be here hopefully in the next like 15 minutes. I have to heat up the tortillas. These are the ones I get from Aldi's. I prefer corn to flour. And one of the girls is bringing chips and salsa. But I have a little toppings board with lime, iceberg lettuce, white onion, and cilantro. This is my favorite salsa from It. I'm gonna open this can of corn, even though that's really ratchet. This is the carne picada. I seasoned it with adobo. Let me actually show you. I think I have it here. I seasoned it with Montreal steak seasoning, adobo, and then I obviously used one that wasn't this. I have the less sodium version of this Aldi's taco seasoning. And I also seasoned it with garlic, lime, and cilantro. These are yellow potatoes. I boiled them and then cut them up and put them in oil, like fried them in a pan with taco seasoning, sazon, recaito, which is like a mix of cilantro, green bell pepper, onion, oil. It's like very common in Hispanic grocery stores. It's called recaito or sofrito or something to that effect. It just basically means like, it's like the basis of seasoning. So like how Italians have like carrot, celery, and onion as the basis to like most red sauce or whatever, this is the basis to Hispanic cooking. And I put onions in there, some of the taco seasoning as well. And I think that's it, just salt, pepper. And then I did some bell peppers, and I literally just put garlic, salt, and pepper on those. It's red, yellow bell peppers and some white onion. So this took probably like an hour, but it looks yummy and it's gonna taste absolutely delicious. Obviously I tasted everything as I was going, so I know it's gonna be delicious. But yeah, I'm just waiting for the girls to get here because I'm gonna heat up the tortillas when they get here, so that way they don't, sometimes they have the tendency to crack, but also you like want it to be warm. And then I know I showed you guys the Yellowbird hot sauce that I got from Walmart, but they also had other like trial size ones when I was there. So I also got, what is this, Marie Sharp's Nopal Habanero hot sauce. This Melinda's Ghost Pepper Wing Sauce, that's pretty good. I've tried all of these since buying them. This fire roasted garlic and habanero one that I really like, and then obviously the Yellowbird, and then of course we have to have Old Faithful Cholula. So yeah, that is the plan. That is what I made for everybody. Honestly, oops, if I'm thinking about cost, it really wasn't that expensive. I want to say that the carne picada was like $15. It was $14 and it was 2 pounds of meat, so that was a really good deal. And then the rest of the stuff was just groceries that I had already bought in my meal prep. So I've had the salsa forever. Obviously the sauce is forever. The bell peppers were what, for a pack of 3? It's like $3 at Aldi's. The potatoes, same thing, like $3. The iceberg lettuce is like $2. It's like, this is a very cheap, affordable, crowd-pleasing meal. I think that if you were to get it from scratch, it would maybe cost you like $30, and I'm feeding 5 people, and probably it could feed more than that. So yeah, I highly recommend if you're gonna host some people, these kind of tacos is like a really, really simple way to feed a crowd. But anyway, that's all I have to say about that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm not gonna make any promises because clearly I can't keep them being consistent, but I will try my best. And yeah, I love you, God loves you. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.